Tucker Koyman, son of Chad and Sarah Koyman. Josiah Patterson, son of Andrew and Sarah Patterson. Tate Snyder, son of Justin and Dana Snyder. Connor Swear, son of Jason and Julie Smith Swear. Carter Van Dong, son of Ryan and Carrie Van Dong. Tate Van Horsen, son of Brian and Amy Van Horsen. James Woodward, son of Raleigh and Suzanne Woodward. Riley Zomerman, son of Kevin and Stephanie Zomerman. We also want to thank head coach Jared Smith, assistant coaches Brett Keeper, Shelby Enenson, Luke Desitals, John Simchenko, and Brady Lewin for all their help this school year. Please give a round of applause to our senior football players and their parents. Thank you, parents. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Again, we want to welcome you to Bob Young Field, and tonight our game versus the Beresford Watchdogs. Good sportsmanship is the primary purpose of high school interscholastic activity programs. The participants realize that judgment calls are made in good faith. They must abide by the decisions of the officials. Spectators can support the participants and interscholastic activity programs by refraining from derogatory and intemperate remarks and cheers. We hope you'll enjoy tonight's contest and support the participants in a positive and sportsmanlike manner. At this time, we do ask that you please stand and remove your cap as Luke Vanderleest offers a word of prayer before tonight's game.
Let's pray. Father, we come to you on this beautiful fall night and simply want to acknowledge and thank you before the start of this game. In the midst of changing seasons and the uncertainty that comes about playoffs and rankings and so much more, we acknowledge you as the one and only faithful, steadfast, and dependable one in whom we place our trust. We're grateful for your many gifts and recognize that sports and competition are gifts that you have given us to enjoy. We ask that as these boys play, that you would keep them safe. And as we watch and cheer, would you help all of us to be mindful of the truth that each and every one of us in this stadium has been created by you and made in your image. And as your image bearers, may we honor and glorify you throughout this night. We pray this in Jesus' name. Amen.
Now we ask that you face the flag as we honor America with our national anthem. And now we will do the starting lineups for both teams. First, the cheerleaders for the Beresford Watchdogs: Lindsay Andall, Amy Farley, Delaney Andall, Jaden Carlson, Hannah Colford, Annie Farley, and Edie Hansen. And now the starting offense for Beresford. Number 77, center Justin Worth. At guard, number 56, Aaron Larson. At another guard, number 60, Landon Search. At tackle, number 58, Alex Jensen.
Testing, 1, 2, 3. All right, I think we're good. Thanks for joining us tonight, Charger fans. We have a beautiful fall evening. There's just a little brisk in the air, I'd say, Ivan. Is that a pretty good summary of the weather? Brisk. And, yeah, it feels like football weather. We have Sioux Falls Christian hosting Beresford tonight. Sioux Falls Christian comes in at 4-2, and Beresford comes in at 4-2. So they have the same records. Should be an outstanding Class 11A football game tonight. I'm Justin. I'm joined by Teacher of the Year, I don't know if he's Teacher of the Year or not.
Yeah,
Probably
I
not.
don't
But
think
I'll call him Teacher of the Year. Zach Perry. Zach, what are you going to look forward to watching tonight? Like, what do you got for the fans?
Well, I'm pretty excited for this one. I think it's going to be a scrappy game, a little bit maybe some old school football is what Beresford probably wants to play here. But we got to that point of the season now. Both teams at 4-2 are starting to think playoffs, starting to talk playoff
Big
positioning.
time.
So
Yep.
this is a huge game for both squads, especially. Both are looking pretty good right now to make those playoffs. But if you want to be hosting a game in the first round, you got to be winning games like this. So weather's a lot better than it was last time I was up here with all the rain and stuff. It's a lot clearer, but it is cool. And yeah, I'm expecting some good smash mouth football tonight. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, I'd say we're definitely that time of year where, the first few weeks kids are cramping, they're tired. Now this time of year with the cooler weather, the season's probably getting close to 3/4 done. I mean, you're going to see a lot of same kids out there playing a lot of minutes tonight. But definitely I would call this game playoff, kind of like a playoff atmosphere, kind of a playoff feel. Both teams come in at 4-2. They're looking at kind of bettering their position for the playoffs here.
Yep. Well, the Chargers will be pretty pumped up with this being their last regular season home.
Yeah, it is senior night, we should say, for the fans.
So, I definitely know that they want to host a game here in the playoffs, and this would go a long way to making that happen.
So I'm looking here at common opponents. Looks like they both played Canton. Sioux Falls Christian lost 20-27, and Beresford beat Canton 7-6. A low-scoring game. And believe it or not, that is the only common opponent they've had so far this season. So I know 11A is kind of changing things up now. A lot more East River teams are going out west to play, so they're kind of getting a little bit of a different schedule. So not very many common opponents for already the 7th game of the year already.
Yeah. Well, and you look at those, just kind of the scores as well. Beresford not really known for putting up a lot of points. They had 41 at Millbank, 54 against Lennox, but other than that, pretty low-scoring team generally, but they also don't give up a whole lot of points either. So we're going to see, with the Chargers' recent passing attack, is that something that Beresford can slow down? But otherwise, we might have strength on strength here tonight, too.
I think so. I talked to one of the coaches last week before this game here. I know he told me that Beresford is very physical, so it should be a hard-nosed football game tonight. So. See here, they'll have looks like they're going to have
No, we're running through the banner.
run through the banner here for the seniors.
It's always a little nerve-wracking.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, no one tripped, no one fell, the banner is broken. We're all good here, so that's always a good sign. We made it through.
So we'll have our coin toss here to see who gets the ball first. So they should have some good fans tonight. A little cooler, not quite as full as homecoming was, obviously, but
feels like football weather.
Still a pretty good turnout, I'd say, tonight.
We've been waiting a while for this kind of weather tonight.
Yeah, it was warm in September. Who are those captains for Sioux Falls Christian? Number 30, that's Max Kari. Walking out, 34, Tate Van Horsen. 56, Tucker Koyman. And number 1, Tate Snyder. We're walking out together for the Chargers.
Josh Benz.
All right, I wasn't paying attention. Were you, Zach?
Yeah, Beresford's getting this ball.
Okay.
They'll be moving.
So I assume Sioux Falls Christian must have won the toss and deferred, I assume?
I think actually Beresford might have won the toss.
Okay, and they just chose to take the ball.
Yeah, and get on offense here.
We would say it was pretty windy today a little bit, but there's not much of a north wind tonight, so see if that plays somewhat of a factor, because there is a little bit of a breeze, and it's definitely coming across from the north there. So what's that called? From like left to right, looking at your screen, I believe. Is that right, Ivan? Left to right, the wind? West to east. Well, it's cold today, so it's got to come from the north, right?
Yeah, I think that's how it works every time. I do like those Beresford
It looks sharp, doesn't it? I like those helmets with the white. It looks great.
The thing I like the most about it, though, is I can easily read the numbers tonight. So it's a lot easier to see those when they stand out. But
yeah, Beresford uniforms are sharp. I like those white helmets. So here we go. We're just about ready for kickoff. That's Doctor doing the kicking. Kind of bring the boys together and huddle up, and here we go. Doctor's been a great kicker this year for the Chargers. He's done a really good job for the team.
Be all right to put one in the end zone right here.
Yeah, he kind of got the wind a little bit behind him.
Make him start at the 20. Good boot.
So here we go. Be received by number 1. He will fake the handoff, running to his right. He'll be brought down by number 51. I believe that is Jacob Cogden. And number 1 for Beresford, big strong kid. That would be Valdar with the return.
Yeah, good coverage there. Sioux Falls Christian, not bad. Starting at the 31 here, so hopefully we'll see what the defense can do. Beresford on offense about 80-20 run to pass, so I expect them to pound the ball. Double wing team a lot of the time, so look a little old school probably offensively here, but they like to pound the ball.
This is kind of like the Sioux Falls Christian offense back when you were coaching.
The old, yeah.
Is that what it is? A little bit.
Yeah, a little bit like that.
We'll see who's in here for quarterback for Beresford. They'll hand it off, running to the right. Number 4 is their quarterback. Who do you got there, Zach?
We got
Tate Van Otterlo.
Yep.
Tate Van Otterlo. And good hard run there by Beresford. Picks up about 4 yards on the carry. That was number 10 with the carry.
Yeah.
Maybe not. I can't find him on the roster.
Right here.
I kind of like the ground and pound. Van Otterlo will take the snap. He'll toss running to his left. Be brought down there. Nice tackle by, looks like Max Kari with the tackle.
Good pursuit here. This is one of those games where if Beresford's going to play this way all night, and they have this season, they're going to be able to grind some clock down if they can keep the chains moving. Yeah. Sioux Falls Christian's going to have to really stay low and get into their guys and not let those piles get pushed so far down the field. This is a big down right here.
No, yeah, they're staying ahead of the chains here. They picked up 4 yards and then 5 yards. Now looking at a 3rd and 1 for the Watchdogs. But, yeah, you can tell Beresford, they're a big, strong, physical team already. You can just tell. Van Otterlo stays under center. Man in motion. They'll run it right up the middle. Kind of tripped a little bit.
It's going to be really close.
I don't know if he kind of got tripped up there or not, but you can see on the replay here, Zach. He just kind of, I don't know if he was just diving for the first down. And it is enough for a first down. So
yeah, I think you're right. I think he just kind of lost his footing there.
Mm-hmm. But they only needed a yard, and they got about a yard and a half. So first down Beresford at their own 41-yard line. So, 3 plays and 3 runs. Kind of like what you said, Zach. They're about 80-20.
Yeah, we might not see the ball in the air too much if they can get roughly 4 yards of carry. That's pretty good. They'll want to control this clock and keep the ball out of our hands as much as possible, too.
Now back to pass now. Kind of fakes it down the middle. That's received by number 81. Makes a great move. First down. He'll be tackled down at the 40-yard line. Oh, nice, nifty play, nifty move, Zach.
Yep, you're in that kind of same formation. Just quarterback taking a snap and finding the guy in the flats. A little fake there to the slot. Got our guy to kind of suck into the middle there, and then nice move by 81 to get the extra yards, too.
That was number 82, Seth James with the reception, 6'4" junior. But, boy, they have a lot of juniors out there, Zach. They're going to be pretty salty next year, too.
Yeah, not a huge roster. It looked like about 35 kids or so on there in terms of overall numbers, but the size and the strength is definitely there for Beresford.
So Van Otterlo will take the snap here, hands up right up the middle. Hard running, Kari meets him, trying to drag him down. It's a big, strong kid. I can't tell his number. Is that 10?
Tackled by Kari for the Chargers.
Yeah, 10. They do not have a 10 on the roster.
Well, look at number 55. Jackson Tadlock is the runner you're seeing here. It's kind of an
I see.
thing.
Okay, yep.
So he was earlier in the season. He was playing that position at number 55. They made him change that number because that's an ineligible backfield number.
Yeah, so they have him down as an offensive lineman.
He was wearing a defensive number in the backfield, so I think they made that change.
So he will gain about 2 on the play. Now they'll run to the right, number 30. Brought down, good tackle by, I think that was Caden, wasn't it? Caden Van Otterloo? Van Otterloo?
Like it,
Yep, it was, number 9. About the 6'1 junior makes the tackle. Brings up 3rd down and about 5, we'll call it, Zach. Are you going to pass it again here or not?
Well, you're in 2-down territory probably for Beresford
I'd agree,
too, so I think their playbook's pretty much open on this one. We'll see what they feel the best with. I wouldn't be surprised to see another run here and see if they can get it close to that 1st down marker.
Yeah, I'd say it's definitely 2-down territory. So clock's ticking away here. That's kind of how Beresford likes to play. I think the clock stopped since they got the kickoff. They'll pitch to the left, trying to get to the end. Can't quite make the play, pushed out of bounds.
Yeah.
Number 21, that was Johnny Skyberg with the tackle.
Yeah.
I think that was Cole Snyder, kind of not quite the right angle and couldn't quite get him.
Yeah, that's going to be a first. It's a good job getting him out of bounds right there. Giving him a good solid shove, but not quite soon enough. They're having a little bit of success on the outside here. They've tried a couple run plays up the middle, and that has not worked really all season against our defense. Our defense has been incredibly stout, on interior run plays, but we have given up a little bit on the outside. So Beresford right now kind of testing the outside of our defense, seeing if they can get out and get some blockers out there and make a run at it.
So, needless to say, another 1st down for the Watchdogs. They'll pitch it again, running to the right. Sioux Falls Christian does a really good job of kind of turning them up there. Not much doing there.
Fantastic job of kind of dancing out there, and you'll see 3 blockers leading here, but because he came so wide.
I think that was Kay Van Igdam there, kind of pushed it back in.
Really nice play by him because the blockers were confused on who gets that guy.
Yep.
That's your kick-out guy, but it looked like everybody kind of went at him and freed up the linebackers there.
I'm sure that the Sioux Falls Christian coaches, Brett Keepers, the defensive coordinator, I'm sure he's all about that. That was a good play by Cade. Because it looked like he had some blockers and some room there, but Cade kind of slammed the door. So we'll call it no gain. 2nd and 10 for the Watchdogs. Van Otterloo's kind of surveying the scene. Send a man in motion. They'll run a little kind of counter play to number 30, but it's sniffed out by the Chargers.
Yeah,
good play. I think that was Van Horsen with the play.
Really nice play again.
See the replay here.
Gain of 2, tackled by Van Horsen.
Yeah, they didn't get the push up front where they wanted to run that ball. It looked like he might have been able to bounce it out for a little bit more.
They're kind of like a lot of the motion was going left, and they kind of did a great handoff there on the
counter trap play there. But again, sniffed out, played really well. Interior runs just have been hard to come by on this defense.
So here we go. Sioux Falls Christian finally has Beresford in a 3rd and long. We'll call it 3rd and 8 for Beresford. They're on Sioux Falls Christian 28-yard line. Van Otterloo kind of comes. He kind of checks out the defense for the Chargers. So go back to pass here. Looking to his right. Feels some pressure.
He's got a guy
now he's going to fire to his left. It's caught. Touchdown, Watchdogs. Nice play by the Watchdogs.
Yeah, good job by the quarterback to get some little space there. And when we got caught looking inside back at the QB there.
See the replay here?
Yeah, unfortunately sneaks behind we got a guy right there and playing underneath, but he looks in and safety couldn't quite get over there to cover that in time. Nice job by Van Otterloo.
That's a very impressive play by the young man. I mean, he kind of looked to his first option that wasn't there, and you thought he was going to run, and then he found another guy wide open there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and he was
heads-up play.
Yeah, it was a nice pass too. Not the easiest pass, but this is a 2-point conversion.
Like the Watchdogs are going to go for 2. It's like a direct snap to the running back, and he'll easily score the 2-point conversion.
We were not ready there defensively. It looked like we were playing extra point all the way. We had guys running on off the field, 1, 2, 3. We only have 9 guys out there. We only had 9 players, 10 players on the field. So we were short players. We were not quite ready for that play, and it's an easy walk-in for 2 extra points. So Coach Keepers will not be thrilled with that right there.
Well, yeah, we talked about it before the game. I mean, Beresford, they're going to run it, and they're going to be physical. And that was a very impressive opening drive for the Watchdogs. Very impressive. So got 6:37 to go in the first quarter. Beresford leading Sioux Falls Christian 8-0. We'll be back in a little bit. All right, we're back here. Beresford just went on a very nice opening drive. Scored a touchdown with the 2-point conversion, makes it 8-0 Beresford. Kicking for Beresford right now is their quarterback, Van Otterloo. Back deep for the Chargers is Cole Snyder and Carter Van Dong.
That'd be a nice time to get a nice return here. You can't ask for a better start for the Watchdogs there. They've got to be really happy with that drive. But I know that SFC will be able to shore some things up there.
So it's kind of a little bit of a pooch kick a little bit. Received by Van Dong, trying to get the corner to his right. Gets a block by Cole. He'll be met hard about the 30-yard line, Zach.
Yep, nice return. Tried to get that angle there, and Watchdogs closed it down, but good return.
So kind of Beresford started at their 30. Now Sioux Falls Christian gets a chance to start at our 30 here, Zach.
Yeah, we're going to see what Coach is thinking tonight in terms of offensive attack, keeping it on the ground, going to the air. He's definitely got the kind of night you want for a passing attack. This is about as calm as it gets in South Dakota this time of year.
Yeah, we talked about the wind when the game started. Now all of a sudden the wind just kind of
nothing.
Yeah, like the flag just kind of stopped now. There's kind of a pause here. Looks like they're getting things set. The ball's set, and here we go. Snyder will be in the shotgun. He'll have – who's that behind him there, Zach? Is that Johnny Skyberg?
Yeah,
it is Johnny Skyberg. Running to his right, a nice little hole. Pick up about 5-6 yards on the play.
Great run. That's what you want to see right there. Skyberg hitting that hole really hard there.
Yeah, if you see on the replay there, just very good push by the O-line.
Yeah.
Pushing those white jerseys back.
This is definitely the kind of one of the games where the lines are going to get showcased, I think, a little bit.
Yes.
I mean, Beresford is not small on that defensive line at all.
So they do give him 6, so it'll be 2nd and 4 for the Chargers. Snyder is in the shotgun. He's got Johnny Skyberg behind him. They'll keep it on the ground to Skyberg, running to his left this time. Not quite the success as the first run, but still picks up about 3 yards on the play, be 3rd and 1.
Yeah, a couple good pulls there. Nice kick out, but yeah, backers are there waiting on that one.
Tackle made by James.
Manageable 3rd down, though. That's what you want.
Definitely. So Sioux Falls Christian come out. I guess we'll call it 3rd and 2. He'll have Snyder and Van Dong to his left, split out. Looks like Van Horsen, Woodward in his tight end to his right. Keep it on the ground. Skyberg running to his right, trying to get the corner, cannot do it. Great play by number 30 for the Watchdogs.
Wow, he really closed fast there. Coming all the way from the outside linebacker position. Just shut that down, and this is Beresford's bread and butter, his defense. So it's going to be that kind of game, but testing the run, I think, is smart, or at least see what you can get on the ground.
That was Peyton Friedrich with the tackle, 6'2" senior.
Snyder's.
Oh, wow. The Chargers going to go for it here? Looks like it's about – I think they lost a yard in the play, so it's 4th and 3, Zach.
A quick kick.
Snyder's trying to –
We tried the offside. Yeah, we're going to quick kick this one. So try to get him off sides and see if we can pick up a cheap 1st down, which is a good call.
So Tate's going to quick kick it.
Oh, he's caught it, though. You don't see
Caught
that too
by number
often
13.
on that. Nice coverage.
That was tackled by Cole Snyder. Sioux Falls Beresford will take over on their own 31-yard line.
Yeah, you usually hope with that kind of kick that no one winds up back there to catch that ball.
That was a great play by Michael Sherwood.
Yeah.
And he was playing corner here, and he was like, oh, they're going to kick it. He went sprinting back, and he was able to catch the ball. I mean, probably saved them 15, 10 yards for sure.
At this point, they've seen that on film enough to kind of know if the quarterback backs up, that's what's coming. But also really good coverage by Cole Snyder there. To get down, he picked up no yards on that return, so nice job.
So Beresford will take over about the same spot where they started before. Van Otterloo brings the boys to the line.
Got a wing tee look here, which is probably their 2nd most used.
Hand it off to Frederick to the right. He'll gain about 3 on the play.
Brought down by Kari.
Tackle was made by Tate Van Horsen. But, it still is Beresford, that's 3 yards, but that's what they like.
Yeah.
They're always just going to kind of be going forward,
The thing is, when you're on defense, you're the team getting worn down. That's just how football works. On offense, when you're doing the pushing, it's totally different. So you want to have a lot more snaps than you on offense than you do on defense, because it's just exhausting to play a lot of D. But that's a great stop right there.
That was really good penetration. Who was that? See if we can get him up from the pile here. Is that Cade?
Standing on the carry.
Yep. I think that was Cade Van Enden who kind of knifed in there, made a really nice play on the play.
Brought down by Zomerman.
Yeah, it looks like it. He's been called a lot up tonight on defense already.
We'll call that about a no gain, so it'll be 3rd and 7. This is kind of where Sioux Falls Christian wants the Watchdogs to be. Although last time they were 3rd and 7, they scored a touchdown.
I see us actually bringing some pressure right here. So it looks like we're going down to a 5-man front almost on this. I would anticipate we're going to bring a little heat here.
And Outerloo's going to drop back to pass, looking to his right. Kind of goes for a seam route. There's a flag on the play.
We're going to get a holding call here.
There is a flag on the play.
There's a replay down here. Yeah, we're going to get a hold at about the 45-yard line. Right here as he makes his break to the outside. We just got, I don't think it's bad defense, but got the hands on him. And unfortunately kind of keeps him from making that post route. Those are big ones right there. Haven't gotten really a lot of pressure on him at all.
No, he had plenty of time there.
No, and we didn't really bring a blitz. We kind of sat back in coverage on that one too. Kind of thought we might dial up something right there.
Well, the Watchdogs convert again on 3rd and long, Zach. So they get another fresh set of downs. They'll be 1st and 10 from their own about 43-yard line.
Did look good on those first few plays though on the outside runs, and I had those shut down this time.
All right.
5-man front again. Going.
Charger defense can make a stop here. They're going to fire it out to the flat. That's caught. Well, he's a big, strong kid.
Yeah, he is.
He'll be brought down about the 30-yard line. Nice play by the Watchdogs.
That's Tadlock again on the catch. Just another route to the flats. Almost dropped the ball, but he manages to hold on to it and rumble down the field for quite a few yards there.
Yeah, he's a good football player. Good football player. So 1st down for the Watchdogs. They'll be at the Charger 30-yard line here now.
Yeah, we're on our heels a little bit right now, so a couple good plays here. Got to get off the field on a 3rd down, and that'll be huge for our confidence, I think.
1st and 10 for the Watchdogs here. They'll hand it off right up the middle. Kind of brought down by a host of Chargers. I think Zomerman was there first initially.
Brought down by Zomerman.
Zomerman. Caden was in on the tackle as well. He'll gain about 3 on the play, maybe possibly 4. Be 2nd and 7 for the Watchdogs.
One of those plays you don't think is going to get that many yards when you see it, but strong run. He can push a pile up ahead too.
This kind of was like just a quick hitting dive, wasn't it? A little bit, just handoff, boom.
Inside handoff.
Yep.
They've got a little backfield action going here, which is pretty tough to read sometimes.
It's the exact same play ahead.
Exact same play.
Yep, he's hard to break down, break several tackles. Great run by the young man.
We gotta stay low against this team. If we try to tackle high, it's going to be really hard to stop them on their possessions.
So 1st down by the Watchdog. That's Jackson Tadlock, the senior, running extremely hard tonight. Well, he broke about 2 or 3 tackles there.
Yeah, he's you're not going to tackle that guy up around the shoulders. That's for sure.
Yeah, he gets those pads low, and he's just go full head of steam. So not quite 1st and goal. 1st and 10 for the Watchdogs. They're on the Sioux Falls Christian about 13-yard line. Running to the right here now. That'll be shut down. Good play by Max Kari.
Great play there.
No gain on the play. Brought down by Kari.
Awesome job. Good read on that play to crash in there and shut that thing down.
So we'll call it about no gain on the play. It'll be 2nd and 10 for the Watchdogs. We'll see here. They got to be thinking they got to be keying on Jackson here up the gut. I mean, he's been slicing them this drive.
They've been keeping them off balance with the play calling here too. So we got to watch that surprise pass on 2nd and long. This would be a good time to do it.
They're going to pass it here. It's the same Play, look at it. Touchdown, Watchdogs. Great catch.
You know,
Great throw.
I thought they might try to pass there just because with the second and long, it's a good time to sneak it out. But honestly, that coverage was just fine.
It was.
That was just a really good ball. That's Cole Snyder on the coverage, and he's right there on this. Just kind of kept it. A little action in the backfield. It's just a little too far underneath maybe on that one, but.
So now Beresford with the touchdown, they get up 14-0. They're going to go for the extra 2-point conversion here. Exact same thing though. Direct snap to the running back, and it's not going to make it this time.
There we go.
Well, there's a positive for the Charger defense here. It kind of something to be proud of. But yeah, here we go. 14-0 Watchdogs. 20 seconds left in the first quarter. Zach, what do the Chargers got to do here?
Well, we got to run more than 3 offensive plays in a quarter. It's going to be really hard to come back in this one. But in all fairness, Beresford got the opening kick. But, I mean, seriously, 2 drives, 2 touchdowns, and they chewed up an entire quarter off the clock. I think we just got to regroup, take a breath here, and then try to, reverse everything that's happened in that first quarter here in the second. Just take it from this possession, get a score. Be methodical. Don't have to worry too much right away. There's a lot of game left, and then just do what we do best.
Yeah, I mean, you're exactly right. I mean, the defense, obviously we got to get some stops, but you're like, well, it's 14-0. Well, Sioux Falls Christian has ran 3 plays.
Yep. Yeah.
So you got to, Sioux Falls Christian hasn't really had the opportunity to do anything yet, really.
It's kind of like we were talking earlier. Playing defense all game is a good way to get tired fast. So we need a drive here. Drive here would be really, really good for us. Or, a quick 80-yard touchdown. I mean, that would be really good for us, too. Yeah.
So that's the quarterback, Van Otterloo. He's going to do the kicking tonight. We have back deep Carter Van Dong and Cole Snyder. I think Witty's back there as well. Last time he kind of did like a little bit of a pooch kick. Didn't go very far, but it was quite effective. We'll see what he does this time. The kick is away.
They're
kind of the same.
Very, very offsides on that kick. So I think we're going to get 5 yards on that one.
What it was?
I was pretty sure they were offsides on the first kick too. So we got a little bit of excitement from the Watchdogs down here. That might have been about 5 yards offside.
Oh, were they really?
Yeah,
I wasn't even looking.
That was not. It was not close. I thought the first time might have been like that too, but we'll take the 5 yards.
So it looks like they're just going to move him back 5 yards and do it again.
Yep.
He's definitely, they're doing that kick on purpose. I can kind of tell how he's kind of teeing the ball up, and he's just kind of pooching it, about 30 yards down there in the corner kind of.
They've done that historically.
Have they?
Former Coach Pettingill and I've had many discussions over whether or not they were on purpose all the time.
So here we go. We're going to do it again. Van Otterloo kind of checks, make sure we're ready.
They're going to have to tell their players to calm down just a little bit here. Not go off sides, but.
The kick's away. It's an onside kick. It's like, goes out of bounds. Ivan Voss, you are a genius. How'd you know that?
Yeah. Offsides.
Oh, you think so?
Ooh.
Yeah, Ivan Voss was up here saying it was going to be an onside kick, and I'm pretty sure that was an onside kick, wasn't it? I don't think
Fumble on the play. Recovered by Church for the Watchdogs. Beresford will take it over, 1st and 10.
Testing. All right, we're back here now. Charger fans, sorry about that. We lost internet connection, but the great Ivan Voss could work his magic, and we're right back at it now. Very exciting possession there for the Chargers that you missed. We apologize. It was 4th down. They went for it. They got a 1st down. It was 4th down again. They went for it again. A long pass to Carter Van Dong. Got it all the way down to the 10-yard line, and then we had a fumble recovered by the Watchdogs.
Yeah, but disappointing end to what looked like a good drive, but at least I think we're gathering some information on the pass and how that can work against the Watchdogs. Now we just need to make a stop and get that ball back down here.
There we go. There's that quick hitter again that they've had a lot of success on, and this time the Chargers sniff it out for about, I'd say call it about a loss of 2 on the play, Zach.
Yep. Even though that drive didn't end in points, I do think that this is still the kind of thing that can fire you up. Converted 2 4th downs, got it all the way down to the 7-yard line before that unfortunate fumble. Now they're pinned deep down here. Making a stop down here can get us the ball right back, cut it to a 1 one score, game by halftime, and that's, chip away, get the ball back in the third.
So 2nd and 11, we'll call it here. Beresford takes a timeout. The Chargers have to get a stop here, Zach. You got to get a score before half. I mean, if you stop them here, you'll more than likely get the ball around midfield. Sioux Falls Christian's, offense finally looked really good there. I know you guys missed it. We're watching, but Carter Van Dong had a great pass catch from quarterback Tate Snyder, and we had a couple of really nice runs there, and it was looking really good. So hopefully here, 2nd and 11 for Beresford, the Chargers defense can get a stop. Now, Beresford tried that quick hitter with their big guy at the middle, and Sioux Falls Christian had him for a loss of 1. So hopefully they made kind of some adjustments and are kind of going to get things figured out here.
And Beresford, in this game at least, has, they're way deep in their territory here, but this has been the down that they've been passing on is 2nd and long. So see how gutsy they get down here. I kind of think they're going to keep pounding the ball since they're inside their own 10, but we'll see.
So they'll keep it on the ground, running hard. Number 10 again. He'll gain about 2 yards on the play.
Yeah, Beresford content to just keep hold of the ball down here a little bit. Tadlock again on the run.
Yeah, he's a strong kid, isn't he?
Yeah.
And aimed him on the tackle.
So I hope people come back. We had a ton of views there. Now we lost everybody, but we're kind of coming back here a little bit, so that's good. Make sure Ivan knows he's doing a good job. So 3rd and 9 for the Watchdogs, am I right? Yep. We'll see if they pass or keep it on the ground. They will pass it. Ben Otterlu's going to look. Going across the middle. It's caught by number 5. Great catch. Great play by the Watchdogs. First down, Beresford.
Brought down by Skyberg.
Yeah, just another rollout. Finds him out there again, and it's a good play. He's an accurate thrower. The team that doesn't pass a whole lot, he throws a pretty nice football.
I tell you what, they passed the ball 3 or 4 times, and he's been right on the money, I think, every time.
It's just we just can't quite get off the field on 3rd down right now.
So they convert again. I think that's their about 3rd or 4th conversion on 3rd and 8 or longer, Zach.
Yeah.
So first down for the Watchdogs. They kind of get out of their shadow of their goal line. Now they'll be 1st and 10 from their own 25 after that 3rd down conversion. So Ben Otterlu, he'll be in the shotgun this time. Kind of like surveying. Looks like Beresford's going to take another timeout. So I think we'll step away here for a second. We'll be right back.
Timeout taken by Beresford.
All right, we're back here after Beresford uses their 2nd timeout. We got 6:43 left in the 2nd quarter. Beresford leading 14-0. They have the ball, 1st and 10 from their own 25. Ben Otterlu will be in the shotgun here. He's kind of surveying. He'll hand off. Fumble on the play.
There we go.
Recovered by the Chargers. There we go,
Zach.
Zach.
Right off the ground. Whoa, Nelly. We got that fumble recovery there. That's the play we needed right there.
And we got a Woe Nelly.
And we got a Woe Nelly. That's for my brother John out in Michigan.
Brother John in Michigan, you got one for you.
Hope you're still watching.
That's a great play. You'll see on the replay here for the Chargers, the ball almost just kind of bounced right up to him. And who was that recovered that, Zach? Can you see that number?
Just felt right on that thing. Keeping a tight grip on it, that's for sure. That's
some great video work by Justin. Great job, Justin.
Nice
we appreciate
job, Justin.
that. So here we go, a little turn of events. Sioux Falls Christian will take over at the Beresford 20-yard line. Skyberg will run to his right.
Cut it. There we go. Nice job.
He'll gain about 8 yards in the play, Zach.
Yep, great run. Line kind of dominating. You just kind of feel a little bit of, I don't know, a shot of adrenaline maybe for the Chargers here after that long drive, and now the fumble recovery.
Down by Gobblers.
A little pep in the step maybe, waking up a little bit, getting going here.
So, yeah, Chargers have to punch one in here. The Watchdog defense has been very, very tough tonight. Second and, we'll call it 2 for the Chargers. Snyder will have Skyberg to his left. Both tight ends, we haven't called their net. I'm looking for like a Woodward pass here possibly. Skyberg will run it, running to his right, kind of same play, cut it back up, and he'll have a Chick-fil-A first down.
That's going to be first and goal.
For the Chargers.
You know, I'm just saying our tight ends, Van Horsen and Woodward, they've been great this year.
Yeah.
I just kind of feel like we might get a little tight end pass here coming up.
I would say that's a good call. Always have a height advantage there.
So Chargers get their first and goal of the night, first and goal from the 9-yard line. We'll see what they dial up here. All right, we'll have Snyder and Van Dong out to the right, both tight ends. Woodward and Van Horsen keep on the ground again. Woodward's, Johnny Skyberg fighting for extra yardage. He'll be brought down about the 2-yard line,
Yeah,
Zach.
great cut there. It's some good footwork there to kind of make himself skinny and slide right through that pretty little crease there. That was an impressive run.
I feel like that's kind of about that same 3 plays have been kind of similar.
Yeah, maybe they found something off that right side that they're looking at. It looks like Beresford's doing a good job of extending the plays, but Skyberg's looking for that cut, and he's finding it right now.
All right, second and goal from the 2-yard line. So they keep it on the ground here again.
Yeah, they do.
Same thing. Skyberg up the middle. Beresford defense is tough.
Yeah, this kind of surprised maybe that wasn't Whitty. He's a little more of a pounder. Yeah, here comes Whitty. He pounds the ball a little more. Skyberg's a great running back, but he's more of the speed guy. See Whitty to kind of pound that in, and they're going to make that switch right now, so we'll see.
And Zach Perry called that one. Now Whitty has come into the backfield. So Skyberg had some really good runs there. Now Whitty's in at running back. He'll be to Snyder's left. He's got Snyder and Van Dong. Oh, now Whitty goes to the right. He's got Snyder and Van Dong to his right as well. He'll roll to his right. He's going to keep it, and he'll be dropped for no gain on the play.
Yeah, unfortunate there.
Guess who made the tackle? Tadlock.
Yeah, he's all over the place.
All over the place.
That's a tough block out there, and Tadlock was able to get around the block and make a nice ankle tackle right there.
So Sioux Falls Christian here now. They lost a yard in that play. So fourth and goal from the 3-yard line. We'll see what the boys dial up here.
Yeah, this is always a tough area to decide what you want to do, but I think you got to keep it in Snyder's hands and get him on the move a little bit, but we'll see.
Well, they're going to spread things out. They have 4 wide outs. Snyder looking to his left. He'll fire.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. Dropped.
Oh, that's a tough one. That's a good throw. Nice route run by
Carter Van Dong.
The ball was in the chest and just kind of slipped on through. Incomplete.
Yeah, he ran a great route, great throw. But, hey, that's sports. You just got to bounce back. And I know he's upset with himself, but that's why sports build characters, Zach,
yeah,
right?
that's the thing.
This guy will make another play. That's okay.
He's made great catches tonight, too, to keep drives going, and it just happens sometimes. Nice ball, though. Good play call.
So Beresford will take over on their own 3-yard line. 1st and 10. We'll see if the Sioux Falls Christian can kind of keep them back here. They're going to toss to the right. Got some running. Closed the boy, Max Carr. He's made some great tackles tonight.
That's our ball. Yes!
A fumble on the play.
He stripped it away on the tackle.
We'll have to look at the replay there, Zach. You get that, Justin? We'll see if we can see this.
I saw that rip move in there, but I didn't think he'd come away with that. He just kind of...
Yeah, he just kind of took it away from him.
Well, also the running back is on top of the defender there, keeping him off the ground. So, yeah, it just kind of rolls out of there.
Justin.
Huge play.
I tell you what, talk about making another play, huh, for the boys. That's a great stop by the defense.
All right. 3rd time's the charm, right? Inside the 10. 3rd time's the charm inside the 10, I think, here.
Plus
and
Christian,
here's Whitty. Watch out,
here run
comes
to
a
his
hit.
right.
Here comes a hit.
Keeping his feet.
All right. He's very close.
They're going to call him down about the 1-yard line. But a good hard-nosed run by Whitty.
Yeah, you're going to see Whitty again right here on 2nd down.
I see Snyder's trying to hurry the boys up, trying to get them to the line right away.
This is the same exact play. They're going to run it twice in a row.
It's like he's fighting.
He's over.
They gave it to him.
Yeah,
touchdown Chargers.
He was able to kind of stretch that ball while he was on top of the pile there a little bit.
I tell you what, we weren't the only ones that knew Woody was going to get it because they had about 3 guys waiting for him there.
And when you run a play that fast like that, even the defense knows you're probably getting the same play twice in a row. That's the coach just whirling the finger in the air and saying, let's go, let's get this thing going. So,
but that's just, that was just Woody just being strong, tough kid. So
huge touchdown there for the Chargers.
So 6-14, Beresford is leading. Sioux Falls Christian will try the extra point. This is Doctor kicking. Snyder with the hold. Good snap by Simchenko, and it's blocked by guess who? Tadlock.
Yeah, right up the gut that time. Just kind of streaming right through the middle. Not sure how he was able to bust in there that fast, but PAT block.
Well, you fans, I'm glad you came back because you've seen a lot of action here the last 3 minutes. We got 2 minutes, 50 seconds to go. Sioux Falls Christian is down 14-6. We're going to step away for a second. Off farther. All right, we're back here. Beresford leading Sioux Falls Christian 14-6.
Doctor on the kick for the Chargers.
Doctor is set to kick for the Chargers. Back deep. It's not Tadlock.
It's not Tadlock. That's all right with me.
So here's the kick. Stennon will get it. He'll hand it off. Kind of reverse here. Breaks the tackle. He pushed out of bounds about the 31-yard line by Max Kari. Boy, Max Kari, he is just all over the field tonight
we got
for the Chargers.
We got a lot of hustle on both sides of the ball right now. It's been a fun game.
First down and 10 for the Watchdogs.
Good return there for the Watchdogs, but not bad for the Chargers either.
All right, here we go. Beresford will take over here. We'll see what they decide to do. They got 2:42 left. They're kind of a running team, but they have made some great passes tonight, Zach.
Yep.
So 1st and 10. Then Otterloo kind of surveys here like he does in the shotgun. He'll hand off, run into his left. He's got a good blockers in front.
He's
cuts it back. Nice run, tackled by Johnny Skyberg. First down for the Watchdogs. You can see this run. He's coming around that corner. He's got a lead blocker. That's a great play design.
Yeah, they got our linebackers bowled in right there. We couldn't get out of the backfield. I'm actually kind of happy that only went for what it did. It looked for a second there like it might go all the way.
Mm-hmm. So a great first down run for the Watchdogs, first down on the play. And they're already sniffing at Sioux Falls Christian territory. They're on their own 46-yard line. They kind of got trips to the right there. He's going to fake the handoff, looking to pass. He's got plenty of time. Now he's going to finally put it down and run. He kind of turns the corner a little bit, and he will gain about, where's he at?
Maybe
about
5
yards on the play.
Yeah, I think you had about half of it.
So, yeah, we got to get some pressure on that quarterback, Zach.
No, it's tough, though, because you don't want to – yeah. As soon as you bring guys in pressure, though, and they run that trap play, you're going to be in big trouble. That inside trap play, when you bring guys on the outside, it's going to go right underneath you. So it's a difficult call, especially on 1st and 2nd down. Those are going to be the best downs for Beresford to try a pass. But the coverage there was really nice for
very good coverage. Looks like same formation for Beresford here, 2nd and 5. Just 2 minutes to go in the first half. They'll keep it on the ground, run into its rights. Kay Van Igdam able to contain, make the tackle.
He's down, but I do think he's a little short. He was down before the ball came out.
Boy, the ball did come out again, but he's saying he was down.
That's actually a really good spot for the Watchdogs, too. Yeah. It looks like he was down when it hit, but
It was a good spot.
I
though.
thought he was going to be about a half yard short, but it looks like they're going to give him the first.
So another first down for the Watchdogs, 1st and 10 here from the Sioux Falls Christian 44-yard line.
Well, some good news for us. Only a minute and a half left in this quarter, and they only have 1 timeout. I mean, they've burned 2 already, so they can't stop the clock a whole lot. They're either going to have to start passing or have a big play. So we got some.
Run to the right again.
He did
fumble it again.
And I think they got that one back.
My goodness, that's the 4th fumble in about the last 2 minutes.
Yeah,
Zach.
so the temperature must be going down.
Must
out
be
there.
what it
we
is.
don't feel it in here, but
That football must be getting, like what?
well, that or the fingers are just getting a little
colder.
I mean, we went from having 80-degree nights to
Yeah, you can see this play here in the replay. Justin's doing a great job. The ball's on the ground, and fortunate for Beresford to recover that one.
Yeah, that bounced right back to him.
So he gained 2 yards in the play, 2nd and 8 for Beresford. The clock is ticking. We're under 50 seconds here now in the half.
And Beresford looks a little confused here on what they want to run. This will definitely be a pass.
He's going to pass. He is pressured by Woodward here now.
There's that pressure.
And he kind of just throws it down, a little low pass. Ball falls incomplete, so that will stop the clock. So very good pressure by James Woodward there.
Yeah, rolled the QB out to the left there, which was you've done that a couple times on this drive, I think, to try to give us a different look. I sort of expect him to roll right on this next one, and they'll try to hit those. They'll go 3 layers here, flats, middle, and deep, and try to hit one of those routes. That's what's been working for him so far. So, or a screenplay. You can always do a screenplay down.
They do have 1 timeout left, so we got 36 seconds here. 3rd and 8 for the Watchdogs. We're going to do a little pass play here. Fire across the middle. Great defense by Max Gari.
Yeah, ready for that play. That was the 3 levels there, flats, middle, and deep. That's what's been working for him tonight, but we're ready for that play at that point. So, good job by the Chargers.
Curious what they do here. 4th down. Do you just go for it? Then you give the Chargers the ball back, but got 33 seconds left. It's 4th and 8 for the Watchdogs. What do you do, Zach?
Yeah, I mean, a couple.
You just go for it and just roll the dice, or
I mean,
how many times does Christian have left?
Yeah, I guess it kind of depends on what their coach is thinking. You punt it deep and just make sure you have the lead at halftime, or do you try to put a few more points on the board and potentially give the ball back to Christian with 2 timeouts left? I don't know.
So Beresford looks like they're going to go for it here. Oh, they're going to call timeout.
Yeah, that was.
I think the play clock was winding down.
That and they spent too long asking the same question you just asked, I think.
Yeah. So, all right, last time out by Beresford. We're going to step away here. We'll be right back in a little bit. All right, we're back here, 4th and 8 for Beresford. We'll see what happens. 33 seconds left. Menarley rolling to his left. Good pressure that time.
Yeah.
Throw goes high.
Awesome.
Turnover on downs. We're getting pressure on him now, Zach.
Yep, and that's one of the things Coach Keepers talked about before the game. He said that they've had a little bit of trouble in their pass pro this year, so that's why I was a little surprised to see not a lot of pressure on the quarterback, but now it looks like we're starting to bring a little more of that.
So we'll see what the Chargers decide to do here. They have 2 timeouts left. Sioux Falls Christian down 14-6 here. 28 seconds left in the first half.
Yeah, we got a kicker that can kick the ball, so.
Yep. So, yeah, I mean, you can do whatever you want. You have those 2 timeouts left,
Yep.
You don't have to get out of bounds. I mean, obviously you'd like to if you can. So we'll see. He's got Snyder and Van Dong to his right. Mulder to his left. He's looking. He'll fire across.
Oh, nice.
It's
I think
tipped.
That got
And I
caught.
think it's caught. Yes, it is. See in the replay there, a pretty incredible play. Now the clock is running.
Yeah, well, they'll have to spot the ball, so it'll stop till they spot it.
First down,
This would be a good time to take one of those timeouts.
Looks like the clock is running now. Chargers offense is ready to go. Not going to take a timeout. Snyder's going to back to throw. He's going to run. He's got some opening in the middle there. He's going to go to his left and trying to get out of bounds, and he does about the 26-yard line. 8 seconds left, though.
Out at the 28-yard line.
So Sioux Falls Christian is in business here, but the clock's a little bit of a factor now. 8 seconds left.
One of the things you don't want to do is end the half like this with a timeout in your pocket, and looks like we'll have one. Could have maybe saved a few seconds there by calling a timeout before that run, but great run, good vision.
So 1st and 10 for the Chargers, 8 seconds left. Snyder's going to go to his right. He's got some blocking. He fires for Van Dong. It's caught. Out of bounds, 3 seconds left.
Great job.
Van Dong, completed pass.
Love the play calling right now. The execution is spot on. And they're bringing Doctor out. They're going for the field goal here.
So Doctor is on the field. They're going to kick a field goal. The attempt here, where are they at? The 18-yard line? And the wind just picked up all of a sudden. You see that flag?
It's blowing a little bit against us here, but we're going to have to make sure we block.
So it'll be a 35-yard kick here.
Yep. Shore up and
snap is good.
Good hold.
Kick is blocked again. And Beresford's going to run that back. He's Van Otterloo, the quarterback, he's running to his left. Now he's just going to go down.
He's just going to take it down.
All right, that was a lot of excitement.
Yeah, that got a little bit interesting.
So at the end of the half, that was an amazing last 3 minutes. I feel like I've been talking like a crazy person because there's been so much action those last 2 minutes.
I'm still trying to process all that just happened and kind of think about that. But, yeah, definitely they put themselves in a position to score, but two blocked, a block extra point, block kick right now. And Beresford kind of going with an interesting alignment on that. They're not really up on the line. They're just all rushing at the last second on the snap there. So it's working for them right now, but we got a good game.
All right, so Sioux Falls Christian is down at half, 14-6. And we're going to step away here. We'll be back in about 15 minutes.
Each school year, Keloland Sports recognizes the champions and championships of South Dakota high school athletics, awarding a Kello Cup to one school in each class based on athletic performance. After winning 6 state titles last year, the Chargers of Sioux Falls Christian won the award for the school year of 21 to 22. Keloland Media Group is proud to present the Sioux Falls Christian Athletic Director Jim Groon the Class A Kello Cup. Congratulations, Chargers. Tonight we are going to be honoring the senior cheerleaders and their parents, along with cross-country parents and their senior athletes. First of all, for football cheer, Kaylee Bonema, daughter of Jason and Jenny Bonema. Hannah Manning, daughter of Sean and Jamie Manning. Bella Nelson, daughter of Greg and Liza Nelson. Ellie Pulse, daughter of Eric and Hillary Pulse. It is also Hillary's birthday. Happy birthday, Hillary. Grace Reinisch, daughter of Kevin and Sandra Reinisch. Morgan Scouten, daughter of Mike and Maria Scouten. Trista Slama, daughter of Bob and Laura Slama. And head coach Misty DeGroat. Thank you to our senior cheerleaders and their parents for all your support. And now we will do cross country, seniors and their parents. Emma Buys, daughter of Ryan and Angela Buys. Cindy Campbell, daughter of Ryan and Kelly Sue Campbell. Isaac Davalar, son of Matt and Rachel Davalar. Carson Ingbers, son of Nate and Carmen Ingbers. Jason Lenning, son of Jeff and Wendy Lenning. Max Negebauer, son of Brad and Wanda Negebauer. Connor Pruis, son of Jason and Rochelle Pruis. Noah Schroeder, son of Chris and Heidi Schroeder. I want to also thank head coach Luke Vanderleest, assistant coaches Tim Ackerman, Sarah Moeller, and Kinsey Small. Thank you to senior cross-country runners, your parents, and coaches. Tonight we are also going to honor the state championship team of 2022 boys and girls state track and field. Throughout the season, the goal of the Chargers track and field teams revolved around 3 C's: to honor Christ, to build community, and to embrace the challenges that come along. While striving to achieve these goals, God blessed the girls in 9 to win 9 relays at Howard Wood, defended their conference and region titles, and had a record number of 27 boys and 23 girls qualify for state track meet. Over the 3 days of the state meet, the girls team scored in 17 events to finish with 101.5 points en route to claiming their first state title since 2014. Scoring in so many events with so many different athletes made an exciting few days. One of the biggest highlights of the meet was the very first event where the girls shattered the state meet record in the 4x8 relay with the relay team of Corinne Brown, Zavea Sickmiller, Anna Vine, and Ellie Maddox. The boys team scored in 19 different events, winning state titles in 7 different events, including the 4x1 100-meter relay with Ruhr, Vendôme, Gillette, and Young, 4x200 relay with Young, Schroeder, Vendong, and Gillette. The 4x8 relay with Schroeder, Vanderleest, Wassner, and Colby. The medley relay with Ruhr, Vendong, Buck, and Colby. And Josiah Adams winning the 300-meter hurdles. And the highlight for the boys included new state meet records being set by Isaac Davalar in both the 800 and 1600-meter runs. Altogether, the boys tallied 125 points, which is the second highest point total ever at the state Class A state meet. And it should be noted that it was just the year before that these boys set the all-time record with 133 points. Together, the Charger boys and girls track teams were once again crowned the Class A combined team champions. The Chargers were led by a dedicated coaching staff that includes assistant coaches Brooke Begeman, Brett Keepers, Jared Smith, Gavin DeHai, Reed Johnson, Darcy Wassner, Tim Ackerman, Bob Gary, and head coach Luke Vanderleest. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for the girls and boys state track and field champions.
Yep. All right, we're back here now. We had a lot of announcements at halftime. Thanks for staying with us. Halftime score, if you're just joining, Beresford is leading Sioux Falls Christian 14-6. We're just getting ready to start the second half. Sioux Falls Christian will be receiving. Mr. Groon's trying to intimidate me up here right now, so I might have to put this thing down and go fist the cuffs here a little bit. I don't know. No, Mr. Groon's doing a good job. Yeah, he has to. Someone's got to be in charge of all this madness, right? There you go. So if you have any problems with my commentary tonight, you guys know who to call now. All right, Dakota Valley getting set to kick here.
Snyder and Vendong back deep to receive.
It's like we got Weedy kind of in the middle, and Van Dong and Snyder are back again. We'll see if we can get going here. We kind of had some momentum going, Zach, and hopefully the boys can kind of pick up where they left off after that first half.
Yep, our turn to get the ball first here.
So now the wind has kind of picked back up again, so now we'll kind of be in Beresford's advantage here a little bit. The exact same kick, kind of like a little low.
That one's not going to get out of bounds, though, so we're going to have to pick that one up.
That's unfortunate. That ball just kind of died about right where it's going to go out of bounds.
Still pretty decent field position there.
So there's a flag on the play, looks like.
A late hit on Beresford here.
Is that what it was?
Yeah, I believe so. A little bit of extra activity maybe at the end of that one. We got Van Dong way out of bounds.
So yeah, that will help Sioux Falls Christian's starting position here, it looks like.
Yeah, it just got a whole lot better.
That the call is personal foul, Beresford. So yeah, I wasn't really looking. Must have been a late hit, was it, Zach?
Yeah, we had looked like Van Dong was quite a bit outside the sideline there and laying on his back. So. All right, well, we're going to start out here with Snyder taking the snap. It looks like he's got Skyberg in the backfield. It's a fake, though. Snyder rolls to the right, comes back to the left, throws it. He's got a wide open Skyberg. He's turning on the Jets, and he's going down the sideline. He's going to get there all the way. Touchdown on the first play of the game for Sioux Falls Christian right out of the gate.
Wow, that was awesome.
That was awesome. I got to see how he snuck open there.
I had my headphones off. I was talking. I didn't really get to see it.
He started in the backfield, and he just sneaks out. He's standing all alone out there, and when he turns back around, he's wide open. Skyberg started off right behind the QB there, Snyder, and Snyder goes right, looks back left, and finds him wide open.
You know, I don't think that was really a special play. I think Snyder was just getting flushed out, and he just saw Skyberg open.
Well,
and made the play.
Skyberg did a great job. What you want to do is you want to get out there, you want to find space, and you want to sit down. He's the outlet valve, and that time the outlet valve just took it to the house.
Skyberg had some wheels, and they showed off there. Sioux Falls Christian's going to try the extra 2-point conversion.
He's got
Snyder's going to
nice
flow.
route.
James Woodward.
Yeah, we're going to get a offensive
2-point
pass
conversion is good. There's a flag on the play.
They're going to call the pick route here, I think. We're going to get a pass. I like that. I like the design.
We'll see the play here, Zach.
Yeah, we might have come back and, we got a pick right there. It's a pick play to get him open in the back corner. An unfortunately good call. So we'll see what they want to do here, if they're going to stick with 2 or try to kick this extra point through and make it a 1-point game.
Yeah, that makes it a really challenging 2-point conversion here.
It also makes it a really challenging extra point.
Yeah.
So,
They got Doctor has had 2 kicks blocked tonight, correct, hasn't he?
Extra point and a field goal, yeah.
Yep, so Doctor will stay on the sideline like they're going to try it here. The attempt will be from the 18-yard line. So Snyder will hustle in here. He'll call the play.
Well, I really like the play design in that last one. Unfortunately, I don't think he needed to make contact there at all.
No,
we were going to pop open in the back of the end zone, but it is a good call by the officials. Love that design, though.
So score, Beresford leading 14-12 here.
5 wide.
Snyder's going to back throw. Great pressure. He throws it up.
And
it's going to be intercepted and out of bounds. So 2-point conversion fail. Sioux Falls Christian strikes fast. Score on the first play of the second half. Beresford still leading, though, 14-12. We'll step away here. We'll be back shortly. All right, Doctor's in for the kickoff here. Be doing the kicking.
Nice high kick.
Great high kick.
It's going to bounce. It's going to get interesting. They're not going to be able to hand that one off. Ooh, he's held on to that. I thought it might be. That was up around his shoulder. I thought he might fumble that one away.
Yeah, he never really had great control of it, did he?
Not. I like that we went for the ball there a little bit. Yeah, that was right up on his shoulder pad.
That was a good tackle by Cole Snyder to kind of hang on there at the end.
Only at the 20, 21-yard line here, so.
That's a great kickoff by Sioux Falls
Beresford, after those first 2 touchdowns, it's really been pretty much pinned back. I guess they got out of there right before half a little bit, but sure haven't been close to scoring in quite some time. Sioux Falls Christian defense ramping it up.
All right, Beresford takes over 1st and 10 from their own 21-yard line. Hand off, running to his right. Big hole. Breaks the tackle. He's in the open. Brought down by Cole Snyder. Touchdown saving tackle,
You know,
Zach.
we just got saved there by his blocker being in the way.
Yeah.
I mean, I think if his lead blocker just heads to the sideline, he might be gone. But he's looking for that guy to block. He's on the wrong side of the ball. I think he had to slow down for his blocker.
I think you're exactly right. Is his blocker kind of helped Sioux Falls Christian out there a little bit.
We got to thank him for that.
We kind of came through there. The hole was so large there was no one for him to block, really.
Yeah, that was maybe a bit of a busted play on defense there.
So great run by Beresford, about 29-yard run. 1st and 10 for the Watchdogs. Van Otterloo will hand off, look like about the same play, running to his right. Be brought down by Van Horsen, but still great 8-yard run on the play.
Brought down by Van Horsen for the Chargers.
Yeah, they've got the lead blockers. You know, they're kind of rolling. They're just going to that right side over and over here. You know, the best way to kind of stop this is you just got to kind of meet those blockers as soon as you possibly can. And what's hard about that is, you know, D linemen are used to fighting off offensive linemen with their hands, but now it's the linebackers, so they're going to have to do a lot of work with their hands to get off these blocks pretty fast.
Hand off to the right.
There we go.
Brought down. Is that Cognan? 51.
51, yeah. Jacob Congdon.
Great play by the sophomore. So about a loss of 3 on the play. Sets them up here now about 3rd and 5.
They're set up like they were when they were headed to the right side here, so we'll see if we get some pulls. Yep, here's the pulls.
See, like a little counter play, kind of.
Yep, back to the right, but that's good. That's a good job by Sioux Falls Christian staying home, not falling for the counter there. A little bit of a reverse on the inside. I don't think Beresford's punting tonight. I don't know.
No, I would not.
I mean, it doesn't
think
seem
that.
like anyone's punting tonight. So
here we go. The
big play.
The Chargers trying to get the fans on their feet here, make some noise for this 4th down conversion. 4th and 3 for the Watchdogs. They're on the Sioux Falls Christian 43-yard line. Just about 9 minutes to play in this 3rd quarter.
Let's get 5 down again. 5 down lineman on
Keep
this.
it on the ground, running to the left.
Yep.
He's pushed back.
This should be good.
By a host of defenders.
Yep.
Great play by the Charger defense, Zach.
That's a little bit of a different look from SFC than we've seen in the past. They're going to put a 5th lineman down in the end in anticipation of that exact play. You could see Coach Keepers calling for it on the sideline. I feel like Sioux Falls Christian knew what was coming right there, and it sure looked like it on the defensive side.
That was a huge stop. I think that was Caden Van Otterloo, met the lead blocker in the middle and just jammed that play up. So great play by the junior, Caden. I mean, he just closed that hole, and then the rest of the defenders kind of swarmed.
Huge play.
So Sioux Falls Christian now will take over after the loss on the play on their own 45-yard line.
Definitely
1st
feels like
10.
the momentum has switched here.
Snyder back to pass. He'll fire it quick to Johnny Skyberg, and he'll be brought down. Loss on the play. It's a great play by number 60 there for the Watchdogs.
Try a quick flip out. They got speed. Closed fast on that one.
So
play design, there's not a lot of blocking out there. So if they get out there, it's kind of a one-on-one.
Yeah, he did a good job reading that play. Yep.
Yeah.
So they call it loss of 3 on the play. Be 2nd and 13 for the Chargers. Snyder's going to roll to his left. He's going to pass.
He's got a foot down there.
Caught by, is that Mulder?
Pass is complete.
It is.
Yep. Caught by the sophomore Britton Mulder. Nice little pitch and catch there by the young man. He'll gain about 9 yards on the play. Makes it a more manageable third down.
Yeah, definitely.
We had some interesting scores here tonight. In the third quarter, winner is beating West Central 22-6. That's number 111B beating number 111A West Central 22-6. It is early in the third quarter, though. Tate Snyder's going to pass here.
Ooh.
Fire across the middle. James Woodward, he catches it. It was great coverage, but not enough for the first
coverage.
Pass complete to Woodward.
Yeah, I got a little bit nervous there that the defender might be coming up to pick that one off, but a nice catch by Woodward, but not much on, maybe a yard.
Yeah, so now Sioux Falls Christian is kind of in the exact same spot Beresford was about 2 minutes ago, Zach.
I just don't feel like anyone's going to punt anymore in this game. Everybody's kind of going for it, so.
And Madison's beating Lennox.
Yeah, beating them pretty good. 27-7 right now in the third. Canton all over Vermilion, 32-7.
Any other games? Snyder. Dells is beating Chamberlain. Dakota Valley over Lakota Tech.
Yeah, Dakota Valley over Lakota Tech. Dells Chamberlain.
All right, Sioux Falls Christian's going to call timeout here. We'll step away for a few seconds. Thanks.
Next week, Friday night, Sioux Falls Christian will be in action at Belfouche. 6 p.m. start to that game. Beresford will be hosting Dakota Valley at 7 p.m. Some scores from around the area. Winner is beating West Central 22-6. Hill City over Custer 14-0. Madison over Lennox 27-7. Canton over Vermilion 32-7. Millbank over Sisseton 43-0. Del Rapids over Chamberlain 35-0. And Dakota Valley over Lakota Tech 27-0.
Well, we're going for it.
All right, 4th and 3, we'll call it for the Chargers. They're going to pitch it to Whitty.
Pass.
He's going to run it, now he's going to pass. He's hit, and it's intercepted.
That's a flag, though. He was out of bounds and came back in and was the first to touch the ball. We might get a first down on this really strange play. But if Whitty didn't step out of bounds first, that player stepped out of bounds, came back in and made the pick, which is a penalty for illegal touching.
You can see him on the replay there. He's out of bounds.
Yeah, this is illegal touching. This could be a first down. One of the strangest first down.
You can see him right here. Yep.
Yeah, he very clearly stepped about a yard out of bounds and it came back into, it's illegal touching. That's a first down for the Chargers.
That's a great call, Zach. That is just a terrible, unfortunate break for Beresford.
Yeah, well, when you're a player, you just don't think about things like that.
No, you're never going to think of it. I mean, he probably didn't even know he was out of bounds hardly.
And the crazy thing is, even if he'd have just swatted it down, it still would have been the same penalty.
Really, even if he touches it.
If he can't be the first to touch it after stepping out of bounds. So it's very tough to not do that when you're trying to make a play, especially in high school ball.
Yeah, that's a tough break for Beresford there. But, hey, Charger fans will take it. 1st and 10 for the Chargers. They're on the Beresford 34-yard line. Skyberg running to the left. He's brought down hard by a host of Beresford.
Comes in and hits, don't they?
I think they're kind of upset, which I would be a little upset too, I think.
Yeah. That's one of the strangest first down plays I think I've
ever
seen.
That does not happen very often.
I don't think that's quite how they drew it up either. But I like the play call there.
So no gain on the play, 2nd and 10 for the Chargers. Looks like Whitty is in the backfield now for Skyberg. We got both tight ends, Woodward and Van Horsen. Kari is the fullback. Van Dong is to the right.
Whitty's got it.
Whitty's going to keep it running to his right. Breaks one tackle, but can't get by the second. He'll gain about 3 on the play. 3rd and 7 for the Chargers.
Looks like there's so much space out there, but they do a good job of closing down.
Brought down by Bowden. Bring up a 3rd and 7 for the Chargers.
So 3rd and 7 as we watch Ellie Voss highlights over here. She's just tearing it up. It's great. All right, Sioux Falls Christian's going to run it. They'll hand off to Van Dong. Kind of cuts back up to the middle. Not a lot of room there. And he'll gain probably, 3, Zach, on the play?
Yeah, 2 or 3 there.
On the carry for the Chargers.
Saw a wave of watchdogs coming at him there. Held on to the ball. Did a good job.
Yeah, this watchdog defense is legit. I mean, they do a really good job.
And Van Dong made the right cut there to cut it inside. They just closed that down.
Sorry, that was not Karian at fullback. That was Paul Hookman, the 6-foot sophomore. So we'll call it 4th and 4 for the Chargers. They're not going to punt it. They're not going to kick in that field goal. I know that.
It's crazy. I just looked at the scoreboard again, and you can almost swear that the Chargers are winning this game the way things have been going since the first quarter.
So Christian's going to have 3 split out to the right, 1 to the left. There's a penalty flag thrown.
We got a false. No. Illegal substitution, it looks like. No, it is a false start.
False start called against the Chargers.
A receiver kind of on the outside there, moving a little early. Yeah, one of the receivers going a little too quick.
That's kind of one of the tight ends. They're not used to being split out that often. He's kind of in a 3-point stance more than likely. So they'll push him back 5 yards, make it 4th and 9. A little bit harder 4th down conversion here for the Chargers. So they're going to change up the formation now. He'll have Mulder and Van Dong to his left, Snyder to his right, Whitty behind him. Snyder back to pass, looking to his left. He'll fire for Van Dong. He'll go up and make the catch. Great play by Carter.
Yep.
Kind of see the replay here, Zach. Ball was a little high, but he goes catch it with his hands.
Climbing the ladder.
Comes down hard.
First down for the Chargers.
So big 4th down conversion for the Chargers.
Yeah, absolutely. It's one of those you just have to have, and Van Dong's been coming up with a couple big 4th down catches in this game already. He is on the sideline right now.
Van Horsen just kind of checked in late to the game here. He'll probably be in for Van Dong, it looks like. So now he'll have Britton Mulder to his right and Snyder to his left. Whitty's in the backfield. Running with Whitty, running to the right. Kind of turns the corner a little bit, picks up a solid 4 yards.
Takes that all day long.
Yep. I like how Whitty's holding onto the ball with kind of both hands. You can tell he's really trying
that's
to.
Sort of his running style. And he's really got his, especially after the first couple games, really got his legs moving. He churns those things, and he would not be fun to take down. He hits hard.
Okay, number 88 checking into the game. He's a freshman, wide receiver, 5'7".
Yeah, I got Tate Gadboys checking in right here.
Alrighty. One of the first times he's been into the game, he kind of checks in for Van Horsen. So
I've watched him play a little bit in the JV level. He's a speedy kid.
Yep, really good athlete.
Yeah, he is.
He's going to keep it again, right into his right. He's got a little bit of a hole there. Well, he's hard to bring down, isn't he?
He would not be fun to tackle.
Kind of see here, the old line is doing a good job, kind of getting that good push. And, Braden does not go down easily.
Van Dong coming back in for Gadboys now.
That's good to see Van Dong back in the game. Now Britton Mulder's going to come out for the Chargers.
Hookman back in too. And Hookman out and Hookman in. And
a little bit of uncertainty
I think we got
there.
The 11 we want out there.
If we got 11 guys out there.
Got some size here. Hookman lead block maybe here. Trying to get a few more yards with Whitty.
3rd and 2 for the Chargers. He's going to have to go here. Play clock's going down. Whitty keeps it right into his right. He'll fall forward. He's going to be a little bit short.
Whitty in the carry, brought down by Frederick.
So good job by the Beresford defense.
We haven't seen that power quarterback sneak we've used a few times, including the first play of the season, I think, against Canton.
So it'll be 4th and 1. Sioux Falls Christian on the 11-yard line.
That's a longer
it's a long
yard
one.
than I thought it was going to be.
Yep.
I thought we were going to be right on the 10.
Yep.
We're about a half yard back of that.
Tate Snyder is going to bring the play in. There's a little bit of confusion there by the Sioux Falls Christian offense.
Timeout. We only have one timeout.
Tate Snyder is going to use a timeout. So little bit of confusion there. You tell they were kind of running some guys off. So Sioux Falls Christian has to burn their second timeout, and we will step away for a second. All right, we're back here after the Chargers timeout. 4th and 1 here.
You hate to burn that timeout, but it was a good timeout to burn. You need to get this play right. You want to make sure you have everything set the way you want it, because this is a huge possession right now.
All right, so he'll have Woodward at tight end to his right, Van Dong and Snyder out to his left. Whitty's in the backfield. Snyder's going to keep it. He's going to fire up across for Woodward. Goes up and makes the catch. Touchdown, Chargers.
Oh, my goodness, what a catch.
James Woodward, what a catch.
Yeah. Cuts it right across the middle, and Snyder knows there's double coverage there. He just throws it up and trusts Woodward to go get it, and it's exactly what he does.
That's just a great play by the young man. Double covered, goes up, catches it with his big hands. Great play by the senior tight end from Sioux Falls Christian.
Wow, really nice pass, too. You got to get it over the top of that coverage. Really nice. Got to go for 2 here.
So Sioux Falls Christian look like they're going to attempt the 2-point conversion. Last time they converted, but it was called back by an offensive pass interference penalty. I don't think Coach Smith is over that yet.
No.
So Sioux Falls Christian's going to go for 2 here. Snyder looking to his right. He'll fire across from Cole. Pass is incomplete.
But, looks like there was a push in the back there, but
The 2-point conversion is
Perry says he got pushed. Let's look.
yeah, it looks like the ball was already over maybe by the time
I'd say it's probably a good
shove
no
came.
call.
It's tough. I don't think that was a catchable ball, to be honest with you, either way.
So after all that, great catch by James, though.
Yeah. And Sioux Falls Christian has their first lead of the game right now.
So Sioux Falls Christian now 18, Beresford 14. Beresford scored on their very first 2 possessions and have not scored since.
Yeah. It's been, Coach Keepers on the defense does a great job of adjusting things. His defensive coaches are doing a great job of watching their positions. You see Luke Desitel down there. He works like a crazed dog all game long up and down the field. So it's a lot of fun to watch, and they made some really good adjustments here. And, this is one of those things, though. You get that lead. You've been scrapping and clawing all game long for this lead. You do not want to let down on this possession. This is the big defensive possession for the Chargers of this game.
Doctor's in the kick here. I'm just going to stop talking about the winning because, now it's not blowing.
Yeah.
I don't like it. Just seems like it kind of comes and goes a little bit this evening.
It might get offended you didn't talk about it and start up again. We'll see.
So Doctor's going to kick off here. There's not very much win right now at all. So a great kick by Doctor. He's been kicking great this year. They're going to actually hand it off this time. Cole Snyder, great play. Drops him down at the 16-yard line.
Oh,
that's great play by Cole. I mean, that is not easy to make a tackle like that in the open field on a kickoff.
Awesome.
Great play by the sophomore, Cole Snyder. So, great starting spot for the Charger defense here.
Yep.
Beresford tucked in behind their 20-yard line. And they'll start there 1st and 10. Beresford, they just got to kind of get back to what they're doing that first quarter. They had tons of success. They have a great O-line. They have some great running backs. They kind of got to get the momentum going here again. Hand off to the right. He's hit hard by a host of Chargers.
Yeah. I want to see that again, but Looks like
I think that was that 61 Zomerman there kind of came crashing down. That's Zomerman,
No
yep.
gain on the play.
Zomerman did a good job kind of getting off his block and just kind of coming down the line of
Yep.
scrimmage there.
And I think one of the adjustments has been to bring more players down on the line. I just think that they're having a little bit of a trickier time figuring out who's blocking who now for Beresford. You got to think the more that happens, the more they're going to try to get further outside, which is where they've had some success.
So we'll call it no gang on the play. Beresford kind of taking some time here getting to the line. They still have, oh, there we go. There's the countdown of the play clock. 2nd and 10 for Beresford. They're going to try like a little bit of a counter play. But gang's about 4 yards on the play.
Yeah, that's a.
That was kind of a little
I don't
unique
know.
setup
I'm
there.
not sure what kind of design that was. It looks like they kind of ran him back into the flow of things. It was a counter. It was a little bit of a trap, but.
Well, it's like, like normally he keeps going.
Come back
kinda
across
stop,
behind
yeah.
your blockers there, but he sort of cuts back with it. But
So we'll call it 3rd and 6 for the Watchdogs. We'll see what the play call is here. Van Outerloo comes under center. Max Carr kind of sets the defense for the Chargers. He's going to roll out to his right to pass.
he's got
He's
pursuit.
getting pressured. He'll throw across the middle. It's a great catch, great throw by the Watchdogs. That's number 82. Is that Seth James with the catch? He had a touchdown catch earlier.
Yep.
Pass completed to
Nice
James.
job. Roll out that pursuit. Kind of, you can hear the whole crowd starting to get a little louder as
Yep.
they're getting tracked down there. But that's how the quarter is going to end.
I tell you what, they
Fourth.
don't pass much, but when they do, it's very quite positive for the
Yeah,
Watchdogs.
they've done a pretty good job. But we brought some heat there and put some pressure on them.
So here we go. That's the end of the 3rd quarter. Sioux Falls Christian leading now, 18-14, and we'll be back here right after this.
All right, we got a snap. Van Outerloo drops back to pass. I was going to say we might have gotten away with a little bit of grabbing there, but then the late flag comes in. We're going to have another hold on the Chargers here. Some jersey pulling away from the receiver. 2 passes in a row. A little bit of a change up here, but looked like maybe caught us a bit off guard. Yeah, they got a little bit of the jersey there, pulling it away. Pretty obvious one there.
Be a first down for the Watchdogs.
So, yeah, sets up the Watchdogs with the first down. So it must have just been holding, not pass interference.
Yeah, it looked like holding. I think he had a hold of him. I think the pass caught us off guard there on first down. I think we were looking run, and instead of getting a guy blazing behind you, you want to just grab on and make sure he doesn't get too far down the field.
We'll see if we'll get some Tadlock action here. He hasn't ran the ball much the second half. Yep, there he is right at the middle. Tadlock
Oh,
running
my
hard,
goodness.
breaking tackles.
Goodness. Just that shoulder pad.
Yeah, maybe
Just
I should have kept my
lowers
mouth
that
quiet.
thing.
I thought it was probably be Tadlock time.
Yeah, you called it.
Yep.
And we had a lot of guys up on the line. They just haven't seen too many interior runs work that well. But he is just a tough runner.
He's tough. He keeps that pad level low.
Yeah, he does.
Yep.
You'd be a very hard person to bring down.
So first down for the Watchdogs. They have him down as 5'11", 210 pounds, Tadlock. He's going to try it again right up the gut. This time it kind of be tripped up. I think some of the linemen kind of tripped him up a little bit before he got a head of steam going.
Yeah, Caden Van Ouderloo got down around the knees. That's what you got to do is you're going to have to just get low on Tadlock. Can't run without your legs, but boy, if you get out there and get those shoulder pads down, it's a tough tackle to make.
No, you don't want to meet him in the secondary.
No.
So we'll call it about a gain of 3 on the play. 2nd and 7 for the Watchdogs. Van Ouderloo is going to be under center this time. Hand off to number 30. Great hole there. Running gets in the secondary. Be brought down by Carter Van Dong. But I like, Beresford's doing now. It kind of feels like that first quarter.
Yeah.
They're sharing the ball. They're blocking up front great. They kind of have the Charger defense on their heels here a little bit.
A little bit of momentum, going right, left, mixing it up pretty well. And obviously, when you get some of those kind of plays where someone, makes a nice, breaks into the secondary and makes a nice hit and can get you going.
So another first down for the Watchdogs. Sioux Falls Christian 28-yard line. They're going to pass this time. And Ouderloo to his left hits Tadlock in the flat. He'll be brought down by Cole Snyder.
Nice tackle.
Who smartly tackles him low.
Yep, that's yeah. So it's just hard to see that as a DB. You got this guy coming right at you, but really nice tackle by Snyder. They're on the move.
Yep, first down for the Watchdogs again. They're now at the Sioux Falls Christian 16-yard line. Sioux Falls Christian still leading 18-14. The Watchdogs are kind of knocking on the door here, though. This pass again, goes to his right. Kind of rolling. He's got tons of open field in front of him. He takes it. He'll be brought down by Kari there out of bounds.
Nice run, 7 yards there on that run.
Yep.
They do a good job. They cut the defensive lineman out on that right side. A couple nice low blocks to kind of clear a path there for him to pass, but instead he takes it out himself.
Okay, so we'll call it about a gain of 8. So it will be 2nd down and 2 for the Watchdogs. The Sioux Falls Christian 9-yard line, we'll call it. Van Ouderloo is going to hand off to Tadlock up the middle. And he does what he does. He just falls forward and gets the first down.
Actually, I think if he doesn't lose his footing, he might score there. He kind of breaks through that line, and there's not a lot in front of him, but I think he got his foot caught up on a blocker there and went down. But it is a first down.
So 1st and goal for Beresford at the 5-yard line. You got to think they have 4 plays to score here, wouldn't you?
Yeah, we sure could use one of those cold weather fumbles right here. The Chargers. That'd be all right. Get a nice hefty dose of Tadlock down here, you think?
I would think so. Do a little counter play there. That sniffed out well by the Charger defense.
Very well. I lost the ball from up here, and I had the best view. Nice job.
Stennon on the carry. Brought down by Zilberman.
Carried by Jack Stennon, I believe.
Yep.
Number 5.
So we will call that no gain. 2nd and goal from the 5-yard line for the Watchdogs. You got to think Tadlock's going to touch it here a couple times. He's lined up with the fullback right behind the quarterback. They'll pitch running to the right, number 30, kind of following Tadlock. He'll be brought down by a host of Chargers.
He's at the 1 or
Where's
the 2?
He at?
He's at the 1-yard line.
So, yeah, a good 4-yard gain by the Watchdogs.
Brought down by Skyberg.
So, yep, we will be on the 1-yard line, 3rd and goal from the 1.
Well, I think, you
hand the ball to Tadlock 2 times.
You probably, you have to sell out on the run here if you're SFC. If they pass, I guess it's a gutsy call, but with the way they're running the football right now, you gotta bring it for the run.
All right, 3rd and goal from the 1. Tadlock is lined up right behind the quarterback. They'll pitch it back to 30. He walks in for a touchdown, untouched. That's Stenson. No, that's Frederick. So touchdown, Watchdogs. Makes it 20-18. We'll see if they try the extra point or go for 2 here.
I think
Great football games.
Probably go for 2, yeah, back and forth.
Back and forth.
That was, again, obviously, once you take the lead, that next defensive possession is always so hard, and we made that stop at the 16 on the kickoff, so that was a long drive for Beresford.
So this is a important 2-point conversion here. They're going to put it back to Frederick in the back.
Good stop.
Be met by a host of defenders.
All right.
Great job. So 2-point conversion fails. Beresford 20, Sioux Falls Christian 18. Zach, what do you got for us?
That's a huge stop right there because it keeps the field goal option possible. We haven't had a lot of success tonight with the blocks, but if it gets to that point, a 2-point lead is much better for us than a 4-point lead would be here. So, it keeps the field goal on the table, that's for sure.
All right, and we'll just step away for a second here.
Well, what a great game here, Shep.
Yeah, I tell you what, when we were talking before the game, we kind of both said that we were excited about this game, and it was going to be a good one, and it has not disappointed.
Nope, couple very evenly matched teams here, and they're fighting, again, like we said, for that positioning. This has been a fun game to watch.
So Beresford 20, Sioux Falls Christian 18. And now a little kick here. Oh,
very
great
good
job.
Just an interesting decision.
Know if that was on purpose. What do you think? Was it on purpose?
Yeah, he pretty much hammered that into the ground, so I would say it was on purpose.
Okay.
Maybe just trying to make it difficult to catch, but he definitely, he kicks it straight down into the
Trying
ground.
to think, who was that? Was that Van Horsen who received that? You don't understand how hard that is to have a ball kicked, spinning at you from 10 yards away and just be able to catch it cleanly like that.
The onside kick earlier in the first half that Ivan called, it kind of put us on alert there, so I'm surprised they did that again. The other team just kind of giving up field position here.
Skybird keeps it up the middle. He'll gain about 2 on the play for Johnny.
And we're already in their territory.
They're already in their territory. Basically, it's just going to be 4 downs now from now on out, won't it?
Yeah. Neither team seems terribly interested in kicking the ball away.
Second 7 for the Chargers.
So we got 7:20 to go here. We're at Beresford's 48-yard line. We need about a 7-minute drive, and then the game's over and we score, right?
Let's just end this in a touchdown. If we could get this drive to go to about 7-11, we'd be all right here.
Yep. So we'll call it getting a 3 on the play, so 2nd and 7 actually for Johnny. Johnny, same thing, right up the middle. He'll fall forward. They'll gain about, we'll call it 2 or 3 again, so they're looking at about 3rd and 4, 3rd and 3 here.
Brought down by Church.
Looks like Whitty is going to check in for Johnny Skyberg at running back. Sioux Falls Christian's looking at 3rd and 4.
Couple power runs here. Some
you got to think
Woodward
2 downs, yep. So we'll have Van Dong to his right, Snyder to his left, Van Horsen and Woodward at the tight ends, and Whitty at running back. Whitty will keep it, running to his right. He'll be kind of cut down a little bit in the backfield. Tackle made by number 10.
Yeah, it's going to be 2 yards short. He got half of the distance
Cadlock.
needed for first.
So now we're looking at about 4th and 2 for the Chargers. Looks like Coach Smith's just going to call a play. Doesn't even really think about it.
Nope. Not punting at this point. 6 minutes left. Way out of field goal range.
So it's 4th down and a solid 2 here. Have to get to almost about the 40-yard line to be safe. Keep it on the ground. Whitty up the middle.
Oh, spin off that.
Fighting for yards.
Spin off it.
I think he's going to be short.
Yeah. They're no one's spotting it past the first down, so the Watchdogs are going to get this ball with 5:42 left. Well, with one timeout left, this 5:42 could go awfully fast. So we're going to need to turn this over on downs pretty quick.
So Chargers turn it over on downs. Couldn't quite convert there. So they kind of ruined that good field position.
Yeah, and I like that call. I mean, I was looking past something where Snyder kept in his hand, so I thought that was a good sneaky call with a really strong running back from Whitty, and just came up just a little bit short.
1st and 10 for the Watchdogs.
Nice
Tadlock up the
job.
middle. That's Zolmerman. Great play. He's had a great game. You got to say his name. Riley Zolmerman, right?
Yep.
The senior.
Awesome.
Just a big, strong kid inside, and he's done a great job tonight for the Charger defense.
I'll take 2 more of those.
So that was Tadlock. He has not been brought down that easily too often tonight. So great play by the senior. So we'll call it no gain. 2nd and 10 for the Watchdogs. Chargers have got to get the ball back to their offense, Zach.
Agreed. Here's their passing down, but maybe a toss to. Oh,
Fumble
falls on the ground.
play.
Falls on the ground.
They're fighting for it.
Oh, it squirted loose again.
I think it's.
It squirted loose again.
Shucks.
We went to pick it up, and it got out of our hands, and the Watchdogs have it back.
See the replay here.
Beresford recovers.
Oh, we had it in our hands for a second, and it just kicked forward.
So, yeah, that ball, I think it hit about 3 or 4 guys' hands, I think, there. But, you know, they lost about 3 yards on that play, so looking at about 3rd and 13 for the Watchdogs.
Well, we got to be playing pass here, right? I mean, if you weren't before.
So Chargers trying to capitalize off that. Another fumble by Beresford. Fortunate to recover that one back for the Watchdogs. We'll see here, though. I mean, Van Otterlo has made some very good passes tonight. 3rd and 13. Van Otterlo, he's going to go back to pass again. Rolling to his right. Like he's going to pass it.
Oh, good.
Now it's going to be tipped.
His receiver kind of slipped down there awkwardly right at the end of this when it was getting over toward him, but I do think it was overthrown anyway.
It's kind of one of those things, too, where I'm glad it was 3rd and 13 because I think he could almost ran for that if it would have been, a little bit easier.
I mean, I think Woodward's pursuit was pretty good there, but we're going to see if they can punt now.
It's not possible, right?
It's happening. It's about to happen or something,
So this is the first punt of the night for Beresford. Back deep is Whitty and Cole Snyder.
Oh, it's a high snap.
A little bit of a high snap, but still gets it away.
Left-footed kick. A nice roll for Watchdogs.
Takes a Beresford bounce, picked up by Whitty.
Got 4 yards back, but nice punt, left-footed kicker, and got a good roll there.
I tell you what, though, great job by the Sioux Falls Christian defense. I know they got that fumble, but still for Beresford just to run the ball down and score in that last possession looking so easily.
Yep.
And to force a 3 and out. Great job by the Sioux Falls Christian defense.
It's exactly what they needed, but you're definitely in a spot now where with 3:57 left here, this is it. I mean, this drive is going to be the one where we score, or, I mean, if we don't and they get it back with 1 timeout left, I'm not sure we can get the ball back. So, and I think Beresford just took a timeout.
Yeah. Well, Sioux Falls Christian only having 1 timeout left.
Yeah, that's the thing. Is like,
so you're going to have to go for it. It's 4 downs no matter what, right?
It could be a quick score. I mean, we've done it before in this game, but if we drive down and score, or drive down anywhere, we're going to take a lot of time off the clock.
Well, all right, so those of you just joining us, Beresford leads Sioux Falls Christian 20-18. Beresford just punted now, so Sioux Falls Christian will take over. They're on their own 31-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Chargers. Just very exciting game. Beresford did lead 14-0. Sioux Falls Christian scored 18 unanswered points to lead 18-14, and now Beresford just scored back to take the lead 20-18. Some scores here for you, a very interesting score. This game is in Winter. Number 1 in 11B Winter is leading West Central. Number 1 in 11A, 38-12. Madison is beating Lennox 41-13 in the 4th quarter. Canton beating Vermilion 32-13. Millbank beating Sisseton 43-0. Dale Rapids beat Chamberlain 35-20. Dakota Valley is beating Lakota Tech 43-0. And Sturgis is beating Belfouche 20-7, who I believe our next opponent is Belfouche, correct?
Yeah, we got to go out there on Friday. That's going to be a long trip.
All right, so here we go. We're kind of getting back at action here now.
Big drive here for the Chargers. Let's see what they come up with. Quick pass right away.
Try to get kind of like a quick hitter there to his brother Cole. Didn't quite work out for the boys, so pass falls incomplete. 2nd and 10 for the Chargers.
And another pass here. Snyder drops back. He's going for Van Dong. He's got him past the 40, up to about the 45. It's definitely a first down. Gain of about 14 yards here for Van Dong from Snyder. Slips a tackle or two. Gets knocked out of bounds at the 45.
I mean, I was surprised he was that open. I mean, he's been kind of Snyder's #1 target tonight. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, absolutely. He's come up with a lot of huge catches this evening. So, yeah, you got to think at this point you're covering him with your best guy. If they're looking man, and they got number 4 sliding over the top here now. Wouldn't be surprised to see a run mixed in here, keep them on their toes. But it is a pass.
Snyder's going to fire off to Skyberg. It's read great by number 60 by Beresford. He saw that play coming, and he did a phenomenal job. Number 60 for Beresford, Landon Schurch, the 6-foot senior, makes a great play for the Beresford defense. Loss of about 6 on the play, Zach.
Yeah, I was just trying to swing it out and maybe pick up 3 or 4 and see what's out there. But that play, that was a great play by him, closing in there and making a quick stop. This is going to be probably a lot of passing now the rest of this drive.
So they're going to call it a loss of 7. So it's 2nd and 17. They're going to split out. They're going to go trips to the right. They got Woodward, Snyder, and Van Dong. And he's got Mulder to his left. He's looking to his caught by Woodward. Does Woodward ever not catch it?
I mean, it's amazing. That was a great pass. He's only a yard short of the first here.
Great catch, great pass by the Chargers.
We got 2 downs to get a yard.
See it on the replay here.
Good pocket. Nice job with the O-lineman. Just on the money. Great hands catch.
So 2nd and 17, he gained 16. So now it's looking 3rd and 1 for the Chargers. That clock is kind of becoming a little bit of a factor here now, Zach.
This is the drive. I mean, however this drive ends is how the game ends, essentially. I mean, obviously we can score quick and Beresford might have another shot, but for SFC, this is the drive where it has to happen. He's got a big
Snyder
hole.
Keeps it. First down, Chargers. That was a great call by. Did Tate just do that on his own, you think, or is that a play call?
It looked like a QB draw to me, the way they were blocking it, but.
So great 3rd down run by Tate Snyder. He hasn't ran the ball much tonight.
No.
Compared to other nights.
The big one right before half, and then that one there are the two times he's really run the ball.
So first down, Chargers. They're on the Beresford 34-yard line. 2 minutes, 15 seconds left.
And Beresford having some confusion right now on defense, and they caught it.
He's going to run to the right.
Yes, good
Cuts
job.
It back up to the middle.
They caught Beresford in a bit of a shift there with Tadlock moving the opposite direction across the field.
Brought down by Schurz.
With Beresford's speed, though, I think Whitty's down right now on the field, but I think it's a good choice by Whitty to cut that one up.
So we'll call it a gain of 6 on the play. Be 2nd and 4 when the Chargers come back here. They're kind of tending to Whitty here a little bit. Right. Looking at Whitty, I think we'll step away here for a few seconds. All right, 2nd and 4 for the Chargers. Just under 2 minutes. Snyder's going to pass to that's Britton Mulder.
Yeah, first down.
Picks up a first down on the play.
Moving the chains down to the 20.
I'll tell you what, Britton Mulder, the 6'2 sophomore, does a really good job. You know, he doesn't play the whole game. He kind of gets his spots, but he takes advantages of them.
You know, that out route that he's got going, that's his route.
Yeah.
That right there that's the Britton Mulder special right there. Seems to catch that. It's a nice route. Gets a lot of first downs with it.
Bet you Dawson would like to throw that route to him sometime, right?
I bet he
Dawson,
would.
his older brother, was a quarterback for the Chargers a few years back. I think he was a state championship quarterback, wasn't he?
He was.
I think so. So 1st and 10 for the Chargers now. Snyder will have Mulder to his right, Snyder and Van Dong to his left. Snyder's going to keep it. Yep, not much doing that time. They're going to have to hurry here a little bit. Got a minute 40 left. Clock's ticking.
I like that call. You'll see what's there again. It's been there a couple times tonight.
Tackled by Church.
That time, only a yard. There's a little bit of gamesmanship happening here right now, though, too. Like, you don't want Beresford getting this ball back with any time, but you don't want to cut yourself short on time either. So it's a tricky situation.
All right, here we go. 2nd and 9 for the Chargers. Skyberg keeps running to his left. Not much doing there. That will be a 1-yard gain. 3rd down for the Chargers. The clock is running.
Yeah, keeping it on the ground. It looked like there was a pretty good hole there. Close fast. Beresford just really good at that and not using that timeout right now. Down to 45 seconds. We've run the ball a couple times here.
All right, we got 35 seconds left.
Who's he throwing
Tate
to?
Snyder going to roll to his right.
Oh, that's a pass
Not
interference.
not much there. Pass is going to be intercepted by Beresford.
Oh, the receiver out there was tackled. The official, no flag, but the receiver was tackled on his route.
You can see the replay.
Got knocked down on the route, which left Snyder no one to throw to. And it's picked off by the Watchdogs, and that's going to do it.
Do we have the replay or not, Ivan? Yeah, what's that? You can see the replay here.
Just there's a lot of contact there. He just gets thrown down to the ground. He's the only receiver on that side. I don't know. That looked like a hold or pass interference to me, but not called. And sometimes that's the way it breaks, I guess. But that's a tough way for this game to end. Snyder lost his only receiver over there and had to make a quick decision.
So Sioux Falls Christian looks like they're not going to call that last time out. So Beresford just going to take a knee here. Nope, now they are.
A chance to fumble the snap, and that's about all you're left with here at this point. That's a disappointing finish. That's a tough one for the Chargers. That Beresford is as advertised. Good defensive team. Did enough offensively, I guess, tonight, but...
Yeah, no, I think we talked about before the game. It was going to be a very good game. Beresford's an extremely physical football team. And, I mean, you just, as a high school football fan, you can't ask for much more than this. I mean, we had long runs, long passes, turnovers, block kicks. I mean, back and forth action. Just a great, great high school football game tonight, Zach.
Yeah, extraordinary game. And who knows, maybe we'll get a rematch in the playoffs. That'd be a fun one to get. To see this again, I'd pay the price of admission.
So 11 seconds left here. Sioux Falls Christian is out of timeouts. Beresford takes one last kneel down, and that will do it. Final score, Beresford 20, Sioux Falls Christian 18. Beresford will move to 5-2. Sioux Falls Christian will fall to 4-3. Zach, last thoughts here.
Well, again, it was the kind of game we thought it would be at the start, and it lived up to what the billing, and it's just a tough loss for the Chargers. Kind of an exhilarating win, I'm sure, for the Watchdogs, but I think both teams have some things that they wish they could have done out there, but I hope for a rematch because this would be a fun one in a playoff game.
Yeah, just two good high school football teams going at it tonight.
Yeah, great game, very entertaining.
Yep. So, all right, well, are you good, Zach? Can we step away
good.
here? All right, thanks for watching, fans. And Sioux Falls Christian goes out to Bellefosse next week. I'm sure they'll have a webcast out there if you don't want to make the 6-hour drive. So,
Yeah.
And then I think Sioux Falls Christian ends their season away at Lennox.
Lennox
right?
on a Thursday night.
Yep.
Yeah, the following the Bellefosse game next
Yep.
Friday.
And then hopefully how these next 2 games go, then hopefully Sioux Falls Christian's got a spot in the playoffs here.
That
So,
was-
yeah, we've seen that one.